never be the 20-year-old Michael. So,
But there isn't anyone there.
I don't know how that happened.
Unless there's one.
Yeah, he couldn't even go toe-to-toe with Whitman.
He's been dead a long
oh,
time.
yeah.
He died the same year I was born.
Yeah, it's just, it's a good one.
That was Hitman versus Mike Tyson.
That's a low one.
Yeah, Rock. Rookie.
Well, is Houston Trey still gonna arrive today? So?
Yeah, he's always late.
You tell me I'm always on colored people's pod.
I didn't say that. I know what color you are.
I
I got a dumbass brother that still says that. I need purple stuff.
So I'm wearing one of the originals.
You are?
Yeah. Back when you hadn't figured out that embroidering was way more expensive than patches. So
And it's even a lot cheaper the way I do with those.
right, but those also don't last as long.
They don't last as long.
Okay.
If you want to work with them until Trey gets here, go
Okay.
ahead. Or pick whatever you want to work with, work on with Trey.
Okay. Be scanning through my notes and stuff and getting it together. All right. That'll give them an opportunity to
Okay.
help Levi out a little bit this evening.
So what do you need to work on?
Laundry counters.
Okay.
Now we got tests on the 26th. So about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
I will be able to pay for, when is my first Black Sash test? When is yours?
Hang on, let me get this out first and I'll tell you.
Yes, sir. Because I'm not going to take care of the professor before I take care of the guy who, no disrespect to him, I love him too, but you the guy who's been there with me. I got to take care of you first.
Well, I'm only charging you about a month.
How much is my black belt test? My black
I do not charge for that.
no shit.
No shit. You already did all the work.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I love you so much, CP. I just want to help a guy, man. You want to help a guy.
I ain't never charged for a test. So every time that somebody pays me for a test, I send that money directly to Professor Bill on that day. I never charge for tests. That's not my money. That's it.
But
7. Oh, sorry, 6.
well, I mean, but I have certifications under you and the professor.
Yep, but I don't charge for tests.
7.
I just feel so very privileged to have learned at this school.
8.
You know, you guys can put a lot of extra emphasis on the areas that people need. You know, that this art needs.
9.
And that's why I stuck with it. Y'all are some badass.
Same thing, don't leave it there.
He has a little more. He has some tricks in his books. He has some dirty shit in his books.
Yeah.
You can see through.
Okay. 10.
It's all dirty if you know how to do it.
Nope. 1 negative. Okay. A little bit of a whippy thing going on. Just straight across this way. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Step forward. Okay. 11.
My big brother's scared of me now. I'm serious. Dude. He sent me a picture of Bruce Lee hitting the heroin pipe this morning with his knuckles all bruised. Have you seen that picture?
Mhm.
And I sent him a picture of this autographed by Professor Gary Bill back. And he goes, you gotta go get your hands registered. I text you back. I said you can register these nuts.
No,
He said, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm like, if I get in trouble, yeah, I can understand. Then they want me to keep a vacuum.
Same thing was never.
no, doesn't happen. It happened for 1 year way back in the early 70s. Because people would say, I'm a black belt, and then we just shot it. So the few states that had that in immediately erased it. So no, you will never have to register your hands or feet with the police.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
The only thing
Total bullshit, complete bullshit, nothing but the bullshit.
The only thing that happens is that if you're in a confrontation, more burden is placed upon you for to justify what you've done.
Yes, because you have men's right, meaning you know that you know martial arts.
Well, it's not that. It's like the idea of to prove that something was an accident is a lot harder.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
Right.
That's
So
right.
so it's like to say, well, I shoved him backwards and then he tripped and hit himself on the curb or something. Well, it's good. Or like he hit the wall and hurt himself and broke his neck. It's like they would assume you did that on purpose because you're trained to do that sort of thing.
However, you had a friend die 6 months ago that way. Remember?
Yes.
Got in a confrontation. The guy just punched him.
Yep.
Pushed him. Cracked his head on the ground, and now the guy who pushed him is in jail
Right.
for manslaughter.
Yeah. If somebody dies, then somebody's going to jail.
Right.
It's pretty hard to not in a fight.
Because the guy who pushed him, his brother is a Navy SEAL. They've also trained it. I can't remember the name, but it was a black taekwondo studio here once upon a time that a lot of black people on the north side studied from, and he was famous anyway.
So
He knows how to knock people out and hurt people, so the courts didn't show him any mercy.
So,
Yeah.
you get on confrontation, you gotta be careful. Any trained fighter does.
even a boxer gets in trouble that way.
And they suck. I mean,
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not just a martial artist. It's like if you were a wrestler,
any sport.
any physical
Professional.
contact sport thing.
Yeah, you
It's
can be
like-
a football player.
Yeah,
or
football player, you tackle somebody and bash him, and you're in trouble.
Yeah.
That's because you contact
Right.
on purpose a lot.
Practice it.
Mhm.
So, yes, you still have to be careful.
Use the minimum force required.
And you have more knowledge than
90%.
99% of the street fighters out there. On how to
And then
defend yourself
99% of anyone.
and on how to defend yourself without killing somebody.
Don't let yourself get into the combat flow when you're in a bar fight.
I'm gonna break somebody's neck. I'm just gonna keep it real. I can't wait to put somebody in a hanging
That's why you go
choke.
back to prison.
You're gonna break the other things in jail.
I can't wait to mess somebody up.
Don't do it.
Shut up, you're on camera.
Well, there are guys who want to do things to you in jail, so you might as well.
He said, "Don't do it." I'm gonna do a backflip, somersault,
How
upside
to get
down.
yourself
inverted
killed while
elbow.
looking silly. 101.
If you could do that.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
You'll do the backflip, land on your head, and knock yourself out, and that'll be it. It's like you better
Don't
watch
do that in
out.
jail.
You're not gonna go to jail. You'll go to.
Poor bastard sure did earn his dorm.
Thing is, I think if you got in a bar fight and then you did a backflip and knocked yourself out on the landing, I don't think they're gonna do anything to you. It's like that could be one method of defense. Just knock yourself out in an embarrassing fashion. They're not gonna hurt you anymore for that. Okay.
I gotta read some of these
17, yes.
articles. This is really interesting.
On your second, and third degree test, he'll start questioning you about dates and things and his.
Okay, so what's happening is, in what I felt
More
is you are mostly just grabbing.
But don't worry about that
bumps
stuff.
I wasn't doing. So
Agree.
the reason is because your lung cell is way too close to you.
Why does that look like the skinny version of Chip?
So instead,
He was heavier than he is now.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it should be on your central
He
line,
looks like
I don't know who that is.
not way over here. So you got it there. Relax the hand a little bit.
Some student that I've never
Point the
met.
pinky finger at me, but yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So combat stance for the rest of you. Yeah.
Enjoy it. This ain't even-
There you go. If you do that, then it'll kind of knock it in the air
So
to
when
the
do I
side,
take
and then you'll be able
this
to
test?
come
Your
out of
test.
the left side.
Your test. That's my concern. I want to do well for you. Not for you, but for myself.
Do that.
I know.
You got all my material. You know all my material.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't want to see you do is, oh, standing there like this is gonna get your ass whooped. I have whooped more dumbass because they went, pow, and stood there. And look at their work. And they didn't knock me out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In a real fight, I promise you, I will not freeze up.
Just the other way.
A lot of times when you see me
So-
frozen and you help me break the habit, it's because I'm trying to perfect that movement.
Your punch is
So,
going like
The
this.
thing is, you will fight the way you
Come
can.
up at it instead.
If you're comfortable with stopping and holding,
No,
you're
no,
going to do that. Fine.
Now,
I'm not gonna stop.
That's why I tolerate
Every day, every training class. In a real fight, I'm not gonna freeze. I'm gonna break somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when I first started, I got my ass broke.
Okay, Mr. Headlock.
I learned. But I'm not. I would never freeze like that in a fight. I've been in so many fights. I kind of no.
one punch.
But I do want to be able to hit hard and punctually because I don't want to. I'm getting to the point where I don't want to wrestle no more. I'm not going to go out here and boxing ring with you. That you too. I mean, forget that. I'm too old to be wanting to go prove that I can roll around on the ground with you or anything of that nature.
Unfortunately, when you do that.
You taught me that one.
Before,
Sure. What are you gonna exchange punches or you gonna get the fight over with? What do you you know?
Mr. Headlock.
pull that in.
I still haven't lived that down with my cousins either that witnessed it. They mess with me every time I go to their shop or something.
Yeah, it was a dumb move.
Yeah, it was very dumb.
Get just memorize
Truth be told, I
the
should have avoided the fight in the first place.
download.
Yep.
18.
Because of why,
Easy
you're
way to
damn
remember the
ego.
difference. 18 to 19 is your right hand's gonna punch first.
The girl was
So,
doing fine at
18.
avoiding the fight.
19.
You know he's in.
And then 20 is direct intercept. And no, just the bang punch again. Then 21. Then 22, 23, 24, 25.
And you told me,
Okay.
you don't know black people.
What
Yes, I know black people.
Yeah, I believe it.
And yes, I know rednecks.
You was
I
born
come
in the
from a
country
redneck.
and the hood.
That's right. I'm a redneck boy too, the same
Yeah.
stupid
Same
shit.
Next week's got two of them.
It's a male problem.
So, and then show me the first one. The inside leg beat. Yep, yeah, there you go.
But I never thought that
With that head.
being a professional martial artist would bring so much prestige. There you go. Would bring so much prestige.
Challenge you.
I got my big brother scared of me, man.
That's
You know
not
this
prestige.
guy's gonna
That's,
whoop my ass my whole life.
that's not prestige. That's just common sense.
Okay.
I had to whoop all three of my brothers to get that kind of respect.
Your inner body is all upright.
And I whooped them too. I whooped them.
And so that's
I
why
whooped
that's,
one of them.
I just,
I believe. I believe.
so,
You got
here's the
to.
difference.
Can't be brothers if you ain't never had a brawl.
I got this here, what I'm feeling
But
is,
that, my brother,
don't let yourself
he's a
fall.
bone breaker. Throughout our whole
So
life,
you-
I watched
you
him
don't-
hit people with
You don't,
one hit,
don't like
and
glue
break
yourself to the
jaws,
ground. I'm saying, it's like,
shatter people's
don't
legs,
just let
shoot. He was a bad boy, man.
My second oldest big brother, he was a professional boxer. So that
Yeah.
hit hard.
So,
But I could hit hard.
here's what's missing.
And I was
It's
faster than
not
him.
alignment.
And I could take a punch better
Better
than him.
alignment.
I can take one too.
start with this
Are you-
contact right here.
For
Then,
him to be afraid of me,
and then
that's
past
saying
you, see
something.
this? And then my
Give me
energy is
respect.
going.
That means something. Yeah, that's right.
What we
All
doing,
right.
Sharon?
UNC Blue, well,
What we up to
I
today?
think he's got a brand new manual, that's signed and everything.
This down while knocking this.
Work on my movie stuff, man. I'm getting good at it, seafood, but not good enough.
Like this, rather than.
So do you wanna, okay for him during my test also? Sure.
This is gonna be fun. And when, yes, seafood, when did you say that would take place?
Oh, I did. Said I was gonna tell you, didn't
Yes, sir.
I? It is
This way
June.
sends the energy coming across. This way you can chop it down. Lead with your pinky finger.
By the way, our camp out
Yeah.
is going to be
So actually-
Oh, no.
May 7th.
May 7th, okay, let me.
Across here.
May 7th.
Oh, you're fine, Sharon.
And Sherrod, June 10th is our test.
Yeah.
11th and 12th is summer camp.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna test,
There we go.
June
Okay.
10th.
well,
It's
so
all about.
I'm
his
gonna
test
test
in
one time.
Tahlequah is there.
June 10th,
When's he testing for you?
the week before.
Okay,
The week before?
Now.
Okay,
So Friday the 3rd.
now, the last bit
okay.
is focused
June the
on.
The
third.
camp out
Like,
is the
what that version is.
Camp
that
out
the nice
is
version.
May
We're
May
gonna get
the 7th.
you
May the
jump ahead
7th,
to-
okay, let me put that in my
But
calendar.
then it's just.
If Shannon's, as far as I
There
know,
wasn't any
Shannon's checking on the date.
contact or force really.
We're going back down.
So,
We're going back down
Did you
in
to
order to compensate for adding
Flutter
that
die?
force,
Yeah.
what you need to
Flutter
do,
by Ranch.
Right?
so you need to work
That'll be
on
And
Getting
June
this
10th is,
to.
okay.
So what I'm doing
June
is
9th,
I'm
10th.
coming behind, and then
Wait,
I
hold on.
raise my foot, and then I actually stomp it down
Did I
like
get that
this,
right?
and the
think
actual
June 10th
stomping
is when-
will pop that foot.
Is it the 10th?
If you add that
10th
into
is
it,
the
10th
test.
is the 10th.
then you
11th
actually
and
have
12th
the
is summer
option
camp.
of doing strikes to
No.
the face while
You
you're doing
gonna stay
this,
for summer
or
camp,
striking
Rod?
the
Yes, we
chest.
are.
Okay.
And or they call it on while you're doing
Yes,
that,
we
that
are.
pop
The
back like
twist.
this.
Can I leave early, seafood?
No, you can't.
Right, this is like right before.
5
Look at it, look
o'clock
at
on
this.
Sunday night.
Look at it, look at
Yes.
it. No. Damn it.
You started,
Man, my old
started
girlfriend
pushing
came to the hotel
with your upper before.
That's up to you, brother.
Yeah, I can always
So
go
that
somewhere
actually
else for a little
prepared
while
me,
if you need it.
because what happened is
No, I
it
wouldn't.
made me go like this.
Oh, he's not gonna run with you. He's gonna pay for your run.
Yeah, I got you covered.
So you want that to happen when
Opposed
I'm
to,
standing like this,
we're
pop,
sleeping in
and
the same place.
then you can push.
That's
We got double lunch last time. That was fun, actually. Doesn't bother me now.
Who's snoring?
So
Me,
Try,
I was with
just
Jake.
forget about
Oh,
that
okay.
part.
He snores. He snores terrible.
With Mike?
Yeah. Don't run with him.
Gotta get him a little bench we can sit on.
Here's the
Look,
difference.
he's your ass. I
When
like
you're
all that.
focused on
Is that elevated?
that,
Sounds like it's chilly down there.
you haven't even slept in the same room as me.
You fell asleep in my living room 2 or 3 times on the recliner.
Calling them all.
Okay.
So get
The CPAP.
main thing is get side to side with at minimum, then come back and then stop. That'll give you the proper angle.
Yes.
That's better. Now just
That's
get that a
gonna be
little
fun.
bit closer.
So yours, for me, is a week before, or Friday the week before.
See, I
Well,
got
about
starting
4
right
hours.
Here.
It takes a while to get through that shit.
Should start here. Now do it.
You got a
I'll
good.
probably take that day off.
Do it again.
What?
Well, I'll roll over, April 14th.
Okay, so Friday,
So I'll
he's
just-
gonna test for you on a Friday as well.
That way I can come
Try
in
to
rested
do-
and ready to
just
go, and
step
not
in.
too more than hell out on Friday.
Get that part.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way I won't be worn the hell out from work trying to do my thing.
Okay.
Take that day off.
All right.
You're gonna have to get past
You're,
training.
I'm having to put the guard for it, but you're coming in real hard with this.
All you gotta do is
Right.
ride the other way.
Will make a loud
Not during this
sound, but it actually
That's
won't
why
hurt
it's
them
not
much.
to fight it off.
Bump their chest really.
So he's waiting to.
For this,
Got it in for me.
Like, if you're going to do a
side.
strike,
I can lock the door.
hitting them in the face is probably going to be a bit more effective.
Why do you think I got that
Like,
slide lock
But
on you?
for practicing, getting the technique good, basically what
And
you
all
want
the
to
scores
do
don't matter.
is,
So,
I can do like what
Yeah.
James did, when Bruce fought Long Jack, man, I can bring a gun.
and then you'll be able
Oh,
to.
hell no.
So that the, get this in place, get this first, and then do the next one.
You say like I got myself.
Bill doesn't like to mention that part.
Better.
He likes to put a lot of
The last bit is
macho.
your hand is like this.
No, James had a revolver in his pocket.
You see that?
Just in case.
Point
You just have you stand in
what
front
you
of the
wanna do
door.
is with this move,
One of the
point
blades.
at the spot on the floor you want their body to end up at.
Well, for him, I'd use the bow though. It's a horse cutting
Okay.
knife, so, you know.
Just not quite close enough to me with that.
All right, well, what should we look on?
What I'm feeling like is it's sort of
To be
like
quite
this,
honest, let me see the
like
criteria.
that.
I don't have the
Instead,
criteria
Yes,
for
you
it.
the hips right
Yeah.
side by
It doesn't
side,
have,
and then
like,
put your
Yes, it
foot
does. Of course it does.
right next, as
It's
close to
before
next
all
to it as
that
you can.
bullshit.
That way,
We had some stuff.
Just before all that bullshit.
They'll tell us. It's just written down.
okay, this
see
is
it's
fourth degree,
far away, that is. Look right here.
third degree.
Yeah.
You
Your
should be
foot is all the way over
Don't
here.
need that.
So you wanna stomp backwards,
put that
almost
on.
right next to my right foot.
Mark your pages.
Yeah, that already took it out. Yeah, the closer that you can get to it, the better.
Closer.
And it's
Or
not
more.
more nasty, for the real thing, you have to
That just
stomp
sounds so
around.
sexually explicit.
Oh, God, you say that in front of who? Get your ass out of here and take your ass back home.
Yeah, the brutal version is coming across this way, and I
Then
Get
you
your
might ask me
face.
what I mean.
file.
What do you mean? What's an oral crunch?
Well,
So, I am through that one.
birds to be,
That's gonna cause a lot of damage.
well,
Okay.
I'm done pretty
Now,
much everything.
inside.
The biggest thing we were worried about was
So
the
this
stuff
one,
we had to, we wrote
They
down,
have to
right?
be facing you
Right
in
here.
an
So let's,
opposite
we need to
stance.
definitely go over this thing.
So,
I have my,
Here.
uh,
I don't know if you've seen
I have my
this.
big
So
board
do that
too. I
thing.
gotta go get my markers and I'm gonna start narrating it.
All I
It'll be
do
down in June,
is
so
I step
you can have
in,
that taken care of.
Okay.
and then I just use
Yeah.
this arm.
Me and Sifu Michael have been going over some style drills
Okay.
and,
Yep.
I mean, hell, I guess that's pretty
And
much.
see, the main thing is,
Yeah, the biggest
yeah,
thing
I'll
we're
show you
worried
how it breaks
about.
down.
is you can
I am
do-
not, although some people do this,
Mhm.
I am not doing
We
this.
did that last
It's
class.
too
Right, and you can do
Takes
this.
time to
You
do
I can demonstrate
can
that.
do all this.
But it says level
Just-
one.
Right here.
Basic-
What I
basic-
want
People
is to
said,
cause this leg to
for the-
lock,
He had us doing
and then you have
level
no choice but to bend
three,
forward.
which is pretty much our,
Right, you have to do that for Sifu, and you have to do it for him too. Here,
Yep.
now.
Yep, they have-
to do some.
They have no choice once you start doing that.
To the 4, 5, 4. There was something in here. Just on
Good.
Sifu's test.
Now, incorporate the attack.
Basic level. Then
There you go.
10 advanced.
Yes.
That's the one.
oh, it's only 10.
Pretty easy.
It's only 10 of them.
And that's not a problem.
Whichever
That's
10.
great.
Whatever 10 you want,
Okay.
just
What
make them-
else?
just vary them up. Don't, yeah.
Yes.
Try to
Okay.
make sure you pick a variety
Yep.
from 21.
Get ready to narrate my big tablet. I will.
And then,
Bring that down a little
during
bit.
striking and stuff we do anyway, is with nothing a little differently, organized a little bit differently.
A little bit
And I
dark.
gotta do 2
Since we're doing
21 with the
kicking, you want to
takedown, 2 with joint lock,
Yeah, easy stuff.
2 with
There you go.
jump,
Yeah.
Okay. So,
5
thrust
You
in.
usually want
with me
Which should be-
using.
which should be easy
We've
as well.
already went over that. Thrust and BCR technique, all that good
all
stuff.
kinds of fun stuff you might find.
Maybe pull him out.
Okay. This is what I would say I need to concentrate on if we're gonna do any type of training this evening. 5 combat trapping applications. And I've been working on my lifestyle for the last
Yeah.
couple of weeks.
Now, everything you need for that test is in that book.
And do kick, not drill.
And it's basically just this section, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all we gotta worry about.
In and out quick.
Everything else I think you can do.
I could do the counter against
Okay,
counter
so-
blocks too, and it's not the advanced. We do the advanced, but we practice that too.
Good.
So,
I think the same.
They're the same.
Are they the same?
I use it.
And you got hook.
But,
We go a little bit further sometimes,
mhm.
practice different ones, different moves, things like that.
So we just really need to concentrate. I mean, most of our time is going to be concentrating on this.
Good.
Yeah.
But everything else you're going to be needing to do for his test too. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you'll be working on that anyway.
Simultaneous.
Yeah, we'll be working on this too. We really need to concentrate on this for sure. Really, the only thing is different.
That, and I have to do a little brushing up on my scholastics as far as like,
Oh, yes.
Rear power
knowledge.
yeah, I need to brush up.
I mean, or just bring a bunch of quarters.
Bring a roll for it.
Because I mean,
Bring
the
it row.
Bring a row.
Is that
You'll get 30 questions.
The oral board is mostly just a hazing event. I mean, that's all it's for. I mean, it helps to know, it does look nice if you know something, but it's mostly just meant to be.
Okay.
No man, for sure fight when he doesn't know shit. I was sorry, where on the trip?
I got a few questions.
He can do the moves, but can he read them?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You should know most of the basic stuff. It'd be good to know the basic stuff.
yeah,
About
I'm pretty confident.
JKD and Bruce and James. That stuff is good to know. If he comes up with some stupid shit,
Where did I fall in any of your questions, sir? All right. Well, sir, see, I can't remember if you were in the military or if you were a police officer at the time.
Turn a bit more when you do that.
You split up with your first wife and went up there to Seattle, and that's where you met James.
No.
No.
Well, get the heck out of here, man.
That was all wrong.
That's how to get shot with an airsoft pistol in the eye.
In the eye?
Make me leave.
Right in the eye.
It
Don't
should
make
make
me
some
leave
safety glasses.
Because getting shot with an airsoft pistol is that bad. So getting shot in the eye is worse.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go over that chunk as much as we can.
Okay.
And I know we wrote down we needed.
Okay, as far as, well, we was writing, we were writing down, we left off on
This
the
will
lockdown
prevent,
technique.
We need
prevent
5
injuries
combat
to your
tracking.
ankle.
We need it in
That's
the
That, the swing, golf swing oblique doesn't fit
One,
with
so we
that.
have to go to
You can see how that starts to twist.
And I guess the deal is we do
Actually,
5 and then we do the same 5 with combat applications, right? Is that right, Sifu?
That gives you a lot,
Say that
that
again?
will,
So we got
that will allow you to
trapping
hit a
from
lot
10
harder.
right?
Yeah.
And then he's got
Something
5
like this,
trapping
you
and
can keep it low,
combat
but it's,
applications. So we do the same
it can
5.
be slightly with the edge,
combat.
but you're
Combat
pressing on the
Okay,
bottom.
good. That's what I thought.
Demonstrate it slowly, show it point by point,
And
and then do it.
Focus
Okay.
more
Let's start with
on,
that. Let's just start
on
with
the
that.
heel
Cut the
edge,
end and then-
like,
okay.
than like,
Wherever.
not just the heel.
Oh,
I'm
where's
just meaning,
our,
if you're gonna err on one side,
where's
err
our
err
music
closer
stand?
to
We
the
got
heel.
music
Podium already.
I put it out in the shed somewhere.
Good fit.
Let's find something.
Well, just have Michael move this way
Well,
and use that over there, because you're gonna need Bob's
oh,
too.
okay. Over here. So.
Okay, so,
Hey, now show me the stomping leg. Good fit.
Starting with number 1.
Good.
combat application.
And spin that.
And then you turn it back.
Step over a bit more.
Road to the right, right on the right. Okay. Right lock shot, left lock.
Keep your hands
You
up.
gotta, you lock me,
You lock me.
you lock me, and I times out. And that's what.
Taking the execution.
Now,
Right, and then you.
relax your footwork a little bit. Right now, as you're stepping in, there's a little bit of
I can't.
a
What do you mean you can't? Because
swirl going on with the foot. Just go step, step.
This is a different.
The turn, the second turn, you go here and then look over the shoulder. Just go up on the ball of your foot, and that will make the rotation happen.
Look, yeah, it makes it all attacking with the right.
Yeah.
So,
We're touching hands.
do it first.
Yeah. Smooth that up a little bit. 1, 2.
One more.
On that, it'll be right here.
Boy, you're putting a lot of emphasis on that.
What's happening is on the first step, you're actually spinning right there at the very end when and ending up this way. Just step like you're stepping this direction, and then complete the rest of the turn.
JKD, right
Um,
left,
When you actually turn to do the kick.
This is when we know this is the mean for the hop.
No,
It takes a little bit of readjustment.
Yeah, slide down like you just did.
Skip, there's a skip with the.
Let's shuffle right here.
Yeah.
Keep that foot relaxed.
So,
Now, last bit, when you do the kick, turn your stance and continue to face it.
Yeah.
too much thinking.
Like,
You gotta make it look good.
when you follow through, let your foot down over here. Or over here, actually. So you step here, turn. Just so that you're not turning your back on your opponent after turning the back.
That's why we're practicing. So you don't think that.
Keep the energy going this way. Don't let it bounce back. Bounce you back.
See? Here.
Well, I'm so used to seafood's way
Right
of
now
doing
you're
it.
kind of looking like this.
Foot is already,
So as you
by the time
follow
I
that kick,
my left
put
foot
it
is
down
already up here,
and
because I'm
facing
really
in a left hand
wanting to
stance.
do that, you know what I mean? So I have to really try to keep my left foot back and hop.
There you go. Because like what if you dodged out of the way? You wanna get to facing it real quick, just in case. There you go.
Is he blaming his bullshit on me?
No.
I got Sam doing it like Steve does.
Oh, I
He's
see.
blaming his bullshit
Well,
on me.
maybe just a little bit.
I think this is everybody.
Hey, Sherrod, where was Bruce Lee born?
Where?
I asked you first.
San Francisco,
When?
1949,
Smack it.
40.
I
Sorry.
need one of those rope
I
sticks.
did- I don't know
The
about
entire
49.
year?
I need a foam stick.
The entire
That's a long labor.
1940.
Yeah, but for the whole year. Started labor January 1st, born on the 31st.
I don't know the day.
Oh, well, when is it? Well, okay, so we usually
You
celebrate.
don't know
his-
Bruce Lee's birthday?
We celebrate his death
And his birthday.
well, yes, I know. Well, it's,
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
well, I'm just saying.
But
November 27th, 1940.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
it may have
Around
been.
thing. I got.
Around this-
That's how I would remember. I know it's 27, but I know
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is 25th. But I'll always
When did he
remember.
die?
79, 69,
No.
Hit him again.
71.
Keep on hitting. Very good.
He died right when he made the movie.
Hit it hard.
Into the
Hit
Train.
harder.
July 20th, 1973.
July 20.
27?
4 days after my birthday. Thanksgiving,
Little thing
4
that'll
days
help
after
you.
my birthday.
Right now, as you're
San
stepping in,
Francisco.
your lead foot is kind of staying on the same line. So your burning foot is actually over here,
That was
which
bad.
means that as you step in, you're having to spin your hips in order to get that done. Instead, have your initial burning foot
Lock
step,
This is just
We're
lock
doing,
parts.
we're doing the same exact thing.
because you're gonna be, that makes you turn.
Focus on the long side until you get where you feel real comfortable with that.
There you go. Yeah, so, yeah, you turn and you turn. Yes. And I have never seen someone turn too far for a burning foot. So If you, a burning gut really is actually a back kick that we threw ourselves at something to do. So I throw myself in, but then I'm actually doing a back kick this way. So just put this and back kick. Yes.
This is so hard to do.
Hey, Sherrod, what does,
Good.
JKD mean in English?
The way of the intercepting fist, seafood.
You don't have to give me attention or anything. Well, just tell me just tell me the answer.
Gotta put on the big boots so you can go.
I got some hobnails if you want.
Yeah.
That's that.
Good. Focus on
This
upward.
is jumping. I'm not really touching.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Good. That's good. Okay.
Number 10.
Knee strikes. You only need 2. So, here. Got it. So start off in your combat stance. So first one. What's your target? What?
Right block. Left block.
In front.
Good arm.
Okay. So target is inside. Up and down. So curve around.
It's actually not his groin.
No, I'm saying it's
Inside his leg.
There.
Or, okay,
Or
There we go.
or just this.
Oh, and then what's the second knee strike that you need?
Right,
Nope.
left.
This leg.
And you did this one already.
or right there.
Right.
Got to do two on each leg.
Right there.
So for the first one, it's only inside outside. Yeah. So
Lock in.
okay, so now this one you'll really need to curve around because your target is to hit my sciatic with my sciatic or the side of my knee with your kneecap. Yeah. So you actually it's like a hook kick. So you actually come around this way. See how I'm turning my hip real big and going that way?
Yeah, I think the first one's better.
Boom, there you go.
I thought.
Hey, Sherrod, where did Bruce Lee set up his first school?
Swing around.
In Seattle, Washington.
What was the name of the school?
The Juan Fine Institute.
What?
June Fine Institute.
Who's won?
That's the Mexican way
He
of
wants-
June.
He wants fun. It's actually that sounds like a problem.
Juan Fan.
The One Fun Institute.
I didn't know he was Spanish.
What was it, what was his Chinese?
What was Bruce Lee's Chinese name?
Not the nickname.
No, Chinese his birth name.
His birth name.
You just said it.
Just say.
June Fine.
There we
So what
go.
was the name of the institute?
June Fine Institute.
Gung Fu.
Of Kung Fu.
Of Kung Fu.
Or Jun Fang Kung Fu Institute.
June Fine Kung Fu Institute.
Yes.
Okay.
What did Bruce Lee major in college?
Oh. He was an artist. I think he
Yeah, but
majored in.
He took an art class once.
He majored in philosophy.
Yeah, he was a
Philosophy.
I knew that.
Now, if Professor Bill asks you a question and you don't know it, don't guess.
Please tell me.
Just say, don't know, sir.
Okay.
Remember what
But
I
the more
told you?
you try to guess and get it wrong or start joking around,
He doesn't like a spelling bee. If you said 3 wrong answers and then got it right, that's still wrong.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
Just say
because
you
you won't
don't
get it
know.
right.
All right.
Okay, what was it?
okay.
Lock you in.
What else would you like to work on?
Yeah, I guess, whichever one you feel is comfortable. Whichever one you like.
Trying to skip something down here though, so we can do that. Demonstrate one break roll, which is
That's right. It was
Grab
Professor Bill's
from behind.
Jeet Kune Do instructor.
James Jim Lee.
What was James Jen Lee to Bruce Lee?
His coordinator.
What?
His offensive coordinator.
Hit him in the head with that.
Okay.
That's who he
So,
was.
that one.
No, he
What
wasn't.
you're gonna do is when
Cole. He was
they,
his
when
Cole
they come in, use the
inventor of
that they give you.
JKD.
That does not mean
Go forward like this.
coordinator.
Don't look over your shoulder.
Collaborator.
Look this way.
Collaborator,
And
maybe.
look at them.
Okay.
Would that be an acceptable answer?
Hit that.
It is for me. I don't know if it would be for him. Bill would say James was Bruce's best friend and co-founder of Open Bill.
Okay.
Best friend and co-founder, okay.
Best
Just
friend
to give
co-founder, okay.
everybody and.
Or co-developer.
Okay, an indication, actually put your.
It's not like it was founded.
You just-
It wasn't
just go.
lost, it was developed.
Gotcha,
Okay.
okay. He was Bruce Lee's best friend and co-founder
Co-founder of PT.
of JKD.
Right, because otherwise it sounds like he co-founded Bruce. Yeah.
What did James do for a living?
A little bit more marketing there.
Hit it twice.
Close, I
He
mean,
was a
it's-
welder.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a welder.
What did he do as welding?
Where did he do his welding? What was his job?
Demonstrating.
He was on the coast, mind you, so that helps a little bit.
I don't know.
He worked in the shipyards in Seattle.
No.
Or I'm sorry, in Oakland. See, that would have cost me 50 cents.
I would have got that one wrong.
That's in Oakland.
Okay, okay.
So
He
just
worked in
so you're
shipyards in Oakland.
Yeah.
As a, what did he do again?
He was a welder.
Welder.
It's still a little bit of wrist work. So just the rear wrist lock. Down this
What did James die of?
way.
Lung cancer.
There you go.
Black lung, basically.
He didn't,
Okay, now,
he didn't
Black
smoke
on the first one.
No, he wasn't a smoker, he was a
On the
welder.
first one,
Breathing toxic chemicals
Focus
for
on-
4 years.
Black
Shoulders
lung,
down.
okay, from his profession.
and push down like this.
Well, I knew it was like lung cancer or something.
There you go.
Black lung.
The same.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's cancer.
To be a little more specific about
Yeah.
the cause.
It'll kill you faster than
Now.
most cancers.
Back up a little bit.
Mesothelioma? That's a little different.
No, not even that.
Now what I want you to do is get it while stepping forward.
What was Bruce's childhood nickname?
Okay.
He had two of
A little bit more
Do we need the
combat.
Chinese name or the?
Little
On
peacock.
the first one, you're gonna come
them. And the
in.
Chinese
Strike that.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
step in, pin that and punch, and then step forward again for that.
He's not gonna help you.
Don't look
He's
at
gonna
me.
be on your black board judging you.
Well,
There we go.
judging, I don't know about that.
Chinese man.
Looking at you judgingly, maybe, but. that's about it.
I cannot remember at this.
Li Sulung, the little dragon. Sai Fine,
Typhon.
Will Phoenix.
Why did I say peacock?
Well,
They would whoop my ass in China. Damn it, do you know the difference between a turkey and a chicken?
One's ugly and stupid.
Who's trying to be serious?
I can tell you the similarities. They're both dumb and stupid and delicious.
Dumb
Yeah.
and stupid.
Delicious.
I meant to say ugly and stupid.
All right.
Delicious.
Lock in, bud.
locked in there.
I firmly believe that whoever came up with turducken is a serial killer.
What kind of welder did James have at home?
Oh, he had a big welder.
No, smack him hard.
Busy girls.
It was a
You had
Lincoln
to tell me about
arc
this.
welder.
Yeah, but it was,
That's
I think, you told us the name,
that's a
Lincoln.
MIG.
Lincoln, right?
Lincoln arc welder.
Lincoln Arkwell.
A Lincoln arc welder. That's a MIG.
No, it is not. A MIG is a wire feed. An arc welder only welds steel. MIG welds aluminum. Smack him
So
3
it's-
times.
Well, I was always
Three
told
times.
there were.
Go.
You're right. There's only 2 welders. There's a MIG and a
And rear
stick.
one pack.
No, and then there's arc, and then there's gas.
Yeah, you got oxy acetylene. Okay, an arc welder.
Switch stances.
Let's see.
It was an electric Lincoln arc welder.
An electric Lincoln arc welder.
Yes.
Okay.
And Professor Bill may ask at some point in your career, where did James sit during classes? Watching them like a hawk.
Well, it's related to that.
On it.
On that Lincoln welder.
On the Lincoln welder. Okay.
So it's Matthew McConaughey is the one who does the Lincoln commercials, right?
Lincoln
Right.
lawyer.
Yeah, he does Lincoln.
Okay, so in order to remember that, just imagine James Lee sitting on top of Matthew McConaughey. That'll tell you.
I
It's
don't
Lincoln.
know. It might help.
If you, because I think if you said a Lincoln welder, I think he would say wrong arc welder. I think if you
No,
said a
he's gonna
Lincoln.
say Lincoln.
If he said a Lincoln welder, I think he would give that to you.
Okay.
He'll
So-
give you an
Lincoln
eyebrow
Arc
raise.
welder.
Don't worry about the type of welder, just say Lincoln welder.
Lincoln
Yeah.
Welder.
So yeah,
Okay.
but that's the key there. James sitting on top of Matthew
Or
Connor.
just,
There you go.
I don't know.
He's gonna miss that question. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
What?
And it's in the garage.
Right.
So
That's
Lincoln is in
horrible.
the garage. Yeah.
One more time, make the jet a little more crisp, as opposed to just pulling the arm down. That'd be a
Okay.
little more ballistic.
And then we've got rear outside pin lead Isaac.
Look,
Like that, yeah. As opposed to just pulling the arm down to get it out of the way. You
It's
want
the
to
same thing as the first
jerk
one,
it.
except.
Who was Bruce Lee's first student in the United States?
Say that again?
Who was Bruce Lee's first student in the United States?
Yeah.
what's his name?
I know what his name.
Yeah. What's it? What's his name?
You know what's his name?
The guy that he was just mentioning in Enter the Dragon.
Nope.
The black dude.
No.
No.
Bruce barely knew Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Yeah. Jesse Glover.
Well, I knew he was black.
Well, yeah.
Some black
I'm
dude.
thinking Lethal Weapon with Danny Glover.
Jim Kelly
And Mel
was a,
Gibson.
Jim Kelly was a karate instructor.
But if you say Danny Glover, you'll get snapped.
Really hard.
I heard Jim Kelly quit
His
college
name is
because
Jim
like, he was
Glover.
coached at a racial split.
Jim Kelly what?
Jim Kelly, like the guy in Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Well, I heard he quit college because like his athlete coach like said a racial split.
Maybe, oh.
Number 11.
Okay. Then you got lead inside pocket rebound Isaac.
On the left knee.
The one I was trying to do with the wing counter track.
Displacement.
Yes.
Big box, so this is the same thing. It's a
Okay.
Pop lock punch.
And take a break.
Hey, Sherrod, what TV show did Bruce Lee develop but was not allowed to star in?
Kung Fu the Legend.
Just
Quarter.
No.
Kung Fu.
not the legend and nothing. Just
Kung Fu.
That's
There's a CW called
Jesse Fu.
There's a CW show
It's
called
a-
Kung Fu.
It's a remake.
Kung Fu.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's big time remake.
Yeah.
Stars a girl.
And the frog dude is hard.
She's pretty good. Kung Fu the Legend Continues was a completely different show, and Bruce Lee had to do shit with it.
Okay.
He was already dead by then.
The original Kung Fu was
Just
William Shatner.
What?
smack him 4 times.
Wasn't William Shatner the producer?
No, William Dozier was.
Okay.
See, so okay, so you
This is why you only say a little
only
bit.
say
I'm
what's
getting so
absolutely.
embarrassed.
Treat Joseph with respect. He
Yeah, no,
produced
just
the
say-
Batman
don't-
show.
Don't say any more than is absolutely necessary.
I lost $1 because I couldn't make up my fucking mind on an answer. It was this. No, it was this. No, it was that. No, was it this? And $1.
Bored.
Damn.
Yeah. So
And then I finally said, I don't know, sir. He goes, give me another one.
Why did I
Okay.
say William Shatner?
If I can find them.
because no one asked you, it's like you need.
Nobody
to treat,
asked you about William
You need to
Shatner.
treat it like a police interrogation. You answer, or like you're on the stand. You answer the question and nothing else. You ever seen a cop on the witness stand? They just say, "What time is it?" 4:30. They don't say anything else.
Around 4:30
Nope.
or none of that.
They say, "So they say, what were you doing?" I was sitting in my car.
Okay.
Then it's like, don't. And they say, I was sitting in my car and it was raining outside. It's like, wrong. It wasn't raining. So that's where you get in
Very
trouble.
discreet.
What is
Yeah.
the biggest attribute that you can have personally that will determine whether you win or will not win a fight?
Attitude.
That's right.
That is correct.
That's the one.
Keep in your head.
That's the one.
Attitude is everything.
Yeah, what are we doing here? So I think you're still doing a lot with him, right?
No.
No?
Wasn't Stephen Queen one of Bruce Lee's
Okay,
students?
let's,
I heard he was also Chuck Norris's student.
talk.
Don't know that.
Tell, I'll tell.
I read it in his book.
It must be.
Don't know about that. I haven't followed Chuck's career. Although, I know a few of his movies.
blocks, yeah.
Did Steve McQueen die unexpectedly?
That's the only one I can do. Pull down traps. Yes.
He died before, I think he died of cancer.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, cancer.
So we're gonna do it from touching hands first. So I'm gonna be.
Didn't know if he had done a James Dean. I know he was a little bit of a
Right here. Touching hands. And you just initiate it.
daredevilish personality.
Yeah, Chuck Norris definitely got that part right.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherrod, who is Professor Dill's primary Jeet Kune Do instructor?
James Jim Lee?
You asking or telling?
No, I'm suggesting.
Order.
Wrong.
I'm telling
All right.
James Jim Lee. He trained with James Jim Lee for 2 years.
Don't say more than
Don't
that.
say more.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Just answer the question, son.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm trying to straighten out the facts with you, but I didn't know you were giving me a pro bono quiz.
I'm not doing anything with your boner.
That is not what I mean.
What are the ranges of combat? And how many are there? How many ranges of combat are there?
For
What are they?
grappling, punching, kicking.
That would be a lot of.
That was
Three.
Trapping.
There you go.
Now,
And in
Say them in order.
say
Yeah.
them in order.
I don't know the perfect order.
Well, it's order of distance.
Distance. What you gonna do
It's like
first?
Well,
Grappling?
what could
No.
you do first? What could you?
Okay,
You
kicking,
Kicking is your first
punching,
Good.
grappling, and trapping. Trapping and
Trapping.
grappling.
Trapping first.
And then grappling.
There you go. So just visualize getting closer and closer. And that's the answer. Yeah.
Oh my God. Was anybody this much of a dodo as me?
Oh, yeah.
Like
The
an
person who
airhead.
didn't get a single question right,
Oh, yeah.
not one of
Like
us.
an airhead.
Yeah, Jerry was. Guy that we did our second degrees together.
Jerry.
What the hell is his last name? I don't remember.
Is he the doctor?
No,
No.
that's Dr.
That's G. Giamatti.
Okay.
Wow, I feel like an airhead.
I'm
Jerry, he does have a 20-something son. That comes, you know.
So you're saying he does have a last name.
I just said his last name. But he missed a lot. He missed a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna apologize for those. I'm not- I might miss
Do you have the
something.
list? Can you just go through the list?
Drew
Oh,
missed a ton of them too. He missed. I don't think he got all of them wrong, but he missed 90% of them.
Which is odd because you figure if it's a guy that's
And Drew's really smart.
smart at just
You
memorizing
anticipate that.
things, that would be his thing.
Maybe he didn't study.
If I do that, and you hit me, then you hit me.
Hey, Sherrod, who was your Seafood Joe Hutchins first JKD instructor?
Professor Gary Gill.
That's correct.
That's better. This one. Number 15.
During what public venue did Bruce Lee give his first major martial arts exhibition?
Is this first number, next question?
The karate finals.
It was for Ed Parker.
Ed Parker. I was gonna say that.
At
Yeah. What's the place?
What's the
In
place?
California.
Somewhere in Oakland.
No.
Long Beach International Karate Tournament.
He
Long Beach International Karate Tournament. That's where he did his 1-inch punch and knocked the shit out of a guy.
Does this still take place?
Yes. Parker's son did run it, but I don't even know if he's still alive.
Is that Parker pretty legit?
Yeah, it was. It was. He was too many wasted moves. He was Hawaiian. I believe he fought in the Korean War, and that's where he picked up his kempo. And
So this one.
yeah, he was legitimate. He was a tournament fighter and a
I'm still.
street scrapper. So, yeah.
So it's Kempo.
Ed Parker, every fighter, doesn't, I don't care about what their style is. It's the fighter that's legit or not the style. Because there's a ton of Kempo people that ain't worth like, oh, okay, fine. Okay.
And there's some JKD people.
There's a ton of JKD people that will learn a little bit and think they're badasses. And
Right.
however, one of our former students, Jake Maxwell, don't know if you remember him. He was a little scrawny guy. I think he got up to purple sash. He's doing MMA now. You know, he was a little like a little featherweight.
Okay.
And doing pretty good. Cool. Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Who was Bruce Lee's Wing Chun instructor?
Master Ip. Master Ip Man. Here we go.
Technically, kinda, yeah.
Ip Man or Yip Man?
Yeah.
Don't put the master thing in there. Right. What year did your Sifu Joe Hutchins start martial arts?
Let's see.
This is in your book, my book.
Lee Jabber.
You're going to guess, aren't you? You're going to be wrong.
No.
Lee Jabber.
No, I'm not gonna guess.
Don't know, sir. 1967.
67. I was gonna say 68.
I was gonna say 59.
1967. I was born in 58, being dumb.
Hey, well, that's just good for you, see. That means some people are born martial artists. And
Yeah, right. I was born getting my ass whipped. is what I
Some people put their kids in martial arts before they can.
58.
What year? 67.
67.
Sorry. I said 68.
Yeah.
67.
67.
What year did your Sifu Joe start JKD?
Right now, your lower one is kind of coming.
Almost every class I said. Back in 1905.
So make sure that-
99. 5. Sorry.
I met Professor Bill.
I was 3 years old.
I knew it was in the 90s.
I wasn't even born.
At what age did Bruce Lee start Wing Chun?
Oh,
What age?
it's in his teens.
13.
13.
Good.
Lee Jack is legal.
What year did Bruce Lee arrive in the United States? I told you that earlier, no.
Yeah.
Lee Jack is legal.
Well, he was 18, so
That's
he was born in 1940. So
1940. So that would have been 1958.
1958.
There you go. Alright.
What are the 5 ways of attack?
Demobilization.
Right now, as you're doing it, your
That's single direct.
actually coming way down here. Your hand should be up by your
Attack by
that should be
combination.
one-handed attack.
Attack by draw.
There you go.
And
Who's gonna hit you with that, Michael?
What? No, I'm just going. I'm doing my chokes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
progressive
practicing my chokes.
indirect.
Right, kick it.
Hanging show.
So it's true that Bruce Lee never finished his Wing Chun training?
Still
Not
not
5 years of
sure.
Wing Chun training.
But he didn't, he got about halfway through Chun Q. They go very slow,
Yeah.
the old way.
Oh, yeah. We did all that stuff. We should
So-
do Lock's house.
Did he finish?
He did not learn the whole
He did
system.
not learn the whole system.
Watch out, Michael.
It's argued that if he didn't, if he had learned the whole system, JKD might not have existed, because part of the reason that he needed to make Jiu-Jitsu was because he didn't know, he didn't have a complete toolkit to work with.
Yip Man could have beat Long Jack Man in 4 seconds. Bruce
Yip
Lee
Man
did
beat
not
Bruce
have
Lee.
enough Wing Chun experience to beat Long Jack Man.
I'm not complaining.
You know, Jeet Kune Do is a good style, it really is. But some of the masters in Wing Chun are just as good as any JKD master.
That's where the fighter thing
It's
comes
the
in.
fight, not the style.
The only time you run into trouble is when you get so married to your style that you decide that all other styles are stupid.
You know, certain
Season 4 Cobra Kai, actually.
certain martial arts are not fighting styles. Judo is not a fighting style.
It's a sparring style.
They call them judo players. Sorry.
The Jekyll or is that Jiu-Jitsu?
That's Aikido Jiu-Jitsu.
That's
Aikido.
Aikido.
Aikido Jiu-Jitsu is not Jekyll.
Aikido, judo was developed from Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu for a sport. American Taekwondo, the way it's practiced now, is a sport, not a martial art. It is technically a martial art, but it's not a fighting art. Right?
Well, it'd be like similar to saying it's like sport fencing is not sword fighting.
Right.
It looks like it, but
But
it's very different
Right.
because you couldn't do anything if you trained with a foil the entire time, then they actually handed you a real rapier, then you're in trouble actually because that's way heavier. Yeah.
So there are some martial arts styles that they're developed to be sport or developed to be practiced as sport that are not very good for defense. Judo is the exact opposite. There is no sport application to it. Krav Maga you'll never see a Krav Maga tournament because it's the same thing. You know, they rip out eyes and hit people with bricks. That's like Judo people.
Yeah, that's why, like, whenever I looked up Krav Maga and like saw some of the moves that they did, I was like, oh, that's pretty familiar.
Yeah, because it comes.
The Krav Maga that's practiced today in this country was developed in the early 70s, or sorry, early 80s by Judo guy, who was in the Israeli army. He was here teaching. He met Dan Inosanto and he met some of the other JKD guys, and he learned good JKD from Jerry Poteet, Dan Inosanto, Richard Castillo, a couple of those other guys, Chris Kent. Chris is still around. And took it back to Israel and basically sold it to their government for Krav Maga.
Because Krav Maga itself was a lot older, but it was not
Developed in World War II.
right. It was not. It was not keeping up with the times, essentially. New stuff was coming out. Better. It is sort of odd to see, like you watch old World War II movies and you see them doing combat fighting stuff, and then you see actual World War II training stuff. They're doing jiu-jitsu like crazy. I just think that's kind of funny. It's like, I mean, here's how you grab them. You flap them around. It's like that. It looks modern to our eyes. Yeah.
Old World War II hand-to-hand combat was good.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's not like what they're teaching now,
No, they teach them MMA now.
which is, yes.
Well, it's because they're going as like the likelihood of you getting in a fist fight with somebody nowadays is a bit less considering our weaponry nowadays. Yeah. They don't think of it as being as important.
Hey, Shirai, what did Bruce Lee die of?
Okay.
Officially.
A brain tumor?
What?
I don't know. Overdose of opium.
No.
What?
Hit him 3 times.
Can you do that?
He died of an allergic reaction to a combination pain drug, Acquagesic, and aspirin. He had a brain swell.
He might think ninja assassination
That's a
too.
brain
but-
tumor.
Not a tumor. It was a swell.
Brain
Swelling
swell.
is not
I'm pretty sure.
Water on the brain.
No, they're talking about like poison.
Yeah,
Although
that
it's
is
it's
brain
redundant to
swelling.
say.
that makes sense.
ninja
Brain
assassination.
swelling. Brain swelling from an allergic
The
reaction.
autopsies that they've had done now have.
Now, Professor Dill buys into was poisoned by ninjas kind of ilk.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
Touch of death.
The Japanese
Yeah.
Yakuza.
All kinds of stuff.
Not touch of death to be poisoned.
He doesn't subscribe to Denmark.
No,
No.
he used to.
Because Bruce
But-
was never getting whacked.
Yeah.
It's just a touch. It's just maybe a handshake.
He did it. The triads are the
Bruce
Yakuza.
got the shit knocked out of him too, periodically.
He wasn't in Japan
He doesn't have to be in Japan.
for the Yakuza.
People can fly, you know.
You know, people do fly all over the place.
Yakuza don't care about
Yakuza are
their
Japanese.
sleeves.
They like them.
All right.
Yeah, all these different documentaries say one thing or the other.
Yeah.
Well, that
And
question
they'll
is
watch it and
confusing.
goes, that's bullshit.
That question is confusing because
How did he die officially? No.
officially for brain swelling,
Allergic reaction to a pain drug.
to a pain.
Death by misadventure. Death by misadventure. You gotta remember that phrase.
So shitty adventure.
Death by misadventure.
Death
That's what's
by
on the,
misadventure.
that's what's on the coroner's report.
Means
Basically,
they
means
don't
it's-
fucking know.
It means we don't know, but they were doing something stupid at the time. That's basically what it means.
They even said that cannabis had something to do with it.
Yeah.
That's
This is the Hong Kong police,
What we're saying.
because they were on a cannabis war.
just like we were.
Okay. It's weird because they're totally okay with like opium.
They're not okay with it.
Oh no, it was there's some other drug that we consider illegal that they have. Okay.
Get him with that stick again.
Now we got
It's just
let's have
Achilles. It's
back
all right.
cross treatment. So not back cross treatment. Yeah. Good. Okay.
Then just the
Comment?
comment.
Good. And we got back cross lead hook. Maybe some boxing hooks as well. Good fit. Back to cross.
Double pop. Yeah, that one.
Switch.
If you want the pop, punch me simultaneously.
Good.
Yes, sure.
Back to cross palm hook.
Levi's throughout your training here, you stay with it long enough, you'll see the growth of these martial artists go from your rank all the way up to what Sherrod's doing now.
I would say combat makes you
Throw
do it well.
questions at him because that's what's expected on the black section. The black belt board gets rough. At my level, I'm sitting on the board rather than in front of it. So you hit fifth level, you don't have to answer questions anymore, because Helen helped them right to do it.
That's nice. I'll look forward to that myself.
We got a few years
In
ago.
20 years,
Or do
you
you
know.
have to help them write the book?
I helped him right to do
I
it.
mean, do you have to help them write the book in order to not take the oral board anymore?
Well, I don't know. He knows I know my shit.
It's not 20 years.
Well, I mean, I gotta wait.
35.
Till you're 35.
Okay,
He's
well,
not
but
5
then,
years off.
you know, okay.
I mean, Bill will take you, but I won't.
But what's a good study guide for all this stuff? The stuff in the
books.
notebooks?
That, and then there's the books.
Small.
And then the books that are required are the Dow Jeet Bruce Lee's fighting with this is James Lee's Wing Chun book and Bruce Lee's Kung Fu book.
Yeah.
That's what Professor Bill requires. I require a few others, but you
That one.
can still find them.
I'm listening to a Bruce Lee book that's called the Special
Hopefully I
Beginning
knocked
Bible.
out.
Yep, that's a good series. John Little knew what he was talking about. He was a real good researcher. Linda allowed him to look at everything.
You didn't mention that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Back to cross, knee down hook.
This page is a little bit.
Switch.
Let's do it from,
Man, that's everything.
give me that.
So.
I would've got back fisted. Alright.
19.
That was
Sorry,
quick.
18.
You did them both at the same time, right?
No, 17.
Obviously, he specifically was forgetting these.
Okay.
So I'm,
17.
this is the last bit I'm trying to get. memorized.
Okay.
18.
Long sound.
Nope, just do 18.
Oh, you do the long sound. Pick it up long sound.
If you're starting your punch,
The left arm
it's actually
sound, the
back
right
fist at the moment, like this.
and then pound.
Try to keep the elbows in.
Now,
Right roll
Reach out.
back this way.
also, I'm noticing when you do your technique, you just drop your hands. Do your technique, get back up and fighting.
This is dangerous.
Just a
So
little.
when you do this,
Okay, so you're trying to throw that right hand back.
control. You know, right?
So it's this, not this. So when that comes in, see that difference?
We got one along.
So it's just the difference, you wanna just move it to the side and open up.
Okay, then you have to do it.
Number 20 is the direct intercept.
Right.
Straight in.
That's better. You're still back fisting it? It's just, the back fist in this instance has a shorter range. And so you have less follow through, not to mention you got a pretty good chance of hitting like your mouth and things to the back of your hand at this angle. So try to keep that elbow in, reach out at both hands like this. Yeah. Feel that? And don't jam it, just make it miss. That's
I'm
okay.
still working on
Push
perfecting
it,
my
push
moves.
it to the side.
Even though I'm
Okay. It's like, I'm feeling it, see it right here, it's getting red right here.
like
wanna
that, I'm still
Get on the inside.
You know, as far as,
There.
I'm still second guessing
Okay.
myself.
Switch. No, sorry, no switch. Next one, which is also
So we
switch.
did that.
Yeah.
These are all basic.
This,
Good.
this is 19.
Well,
Now
I go down and block.
oh, that one. One.
Try to burst out right from where your hands are. What I've seen
It
was
seems like it's right. Right outside tonsil for
So-
me. Okay.
that bringing this behind it is not
I
necessary.
think that one is.
So just reach out with both hands.
I think.
Yeah.
Ten o'clock.
Good.
Nice.
21. Good.
Right hand outside.
22.
Do this from touching
Yeah.
hands.
Relax your hands in between.
Yeah.
Also, you're punching kind of like this on this one.
So
You should be, allow that to come out further.
Let me give you an idea. Think of this as it is a grapple technique.
You're gonna wanna keep your other hand.
So it's totally fine for it to go past like this. This is better than jamming it here and kind of running step, right? And coming under. So getting in closer like that, so that you got all that to work with, it's much better. There we go. Okay, 23.
Next.
Just the other side.
This one. Yeah. Outside, maybe push his hand
So,
to the outside.
Do the very same move you just did.
Move it slow. Come out with the left circular inside slice check. Against the right arm.
more force on that hit.
Also, with the back hand.
See?
What?
Go ahead.
What?
25.
Like I said, I have to push it out of the way. So from here, I push it and just push it apart.
What are you freezing for, Rod? Looking at him like you're gonna smack him again? Smack him again.
Well, you got those pretty good. I think it's just working on that memorization there of those last few.
Here's
And,
Rod, I wanna show you something.
Okay.
and of them in
Where you
general,
at?
but the
Where you
best way
at?
to do that is just
Where'd you be?
1, 2, 3, 4. Just do that. Like the whole thing. Just go through all of them. You have them listed in your book.
When you're not
Just work
training,
on
Yes, sir.
memory.
read.
And then
Yes,
Read this first
I think you're
bit.
good.
Read it, read it twice, read it
And
10
then, yeah, the
times.
rest of
Read
it-
Read this.
The rest of it, you
Front of your book.
basically got for what you need.
We'll read it off.
Read it
So
till you get to,
extra super duper ready for your test.
till you get to the techniques part. Just read. Until you get to here.
Okay.
Stop when you get there.
Okay.
This is the history. This is the question that we've been asking.
What's up?
Read. Get you some of these, that'll help you separate them. Get you some of these, these will help you separate the chapters.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Get you some of these to help you separate the shit that you need to be looking at. That's why I got these.
What's up?
You gotta read, you gotta educate yourself.
I am. We jump right on that
All of this
tonight.
shit right here.
I'm interested in.
All of this shit right here.
What time we got?
Yeah, it's 7:30.
So, read, and read it 10 more times. Every night, every day, read it. Read something in it. It's gonna take you a half hour to get through, it won't take long.
I am. While
Turn off the television,
I gotta study.
leave your girlfriend alone,
I can't do that.
till it's time to go to bed.
My right hand has always been there.
What? Huh?
That's his girlfriend now.
Then you better let Bill smell
If the professor heard half the stuff we say, he
it.
probably would
You'd laugh his ass off.
throw a grenade in here.
He did show a grenade last time we had.
Just to see
I
what we
believe
do.
Oh,
I believe.
Just toss it out
I'll
there.
toss it out there.
Nothing happened. If you're not in a military setting, then it's not.
Nobody jumped on it?
No,
Okay.
nobody even moved.
I was like, think
I'm gonna kick it. No. It's gonna hurt somebody if I kick it.
It's gonna hurt you. That thing's heavy.
Oh, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
I know how to kick it.
Flick it back at him.
Good. Take care of your equipment.
Yeah, if there's boxes of grenade flying around, then seeing a grenade fly around is a bit more threatening.
You're making your seafood, clean up your mess.
No,
What the
that's
hell?
fine.
Get your ass over
This
there.
is my stick.
Shh. This isn't teaching him anything.
Teaches it, even I am not below, or above, I should say. Cleaning is not below me.
No.
I am not above cleaning.
All of y'all saw me vacuuming his mats last time you were down there.
I clean shit too. I punch down his spot.
You know what we did the first time I went down there? We washed his damn truck by hand.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off.
That's what I was thinking.
We washed the fucking thing by hand. We had buckets of water and.
This cuz, because he needed it done.
You needed it done.
Yes, it is. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
How many others were there?
That was 10 of us.
It was all of us, yeah.
All-
It didn't take
all-
very long.
All the black sashes were, well, the candidates, all the
Yeah.
black sash candidates.
Scraping snow off.
Oh, shit.
It was freezing when we went down there.
That was summertime it was a summer camp. Whenever I
He
did
makes
my-
a point to not test when it's bad weather.
It was, I enjoyed
Should
it.
have brought him a cigar instead.
I brought him a sword.
Oh, and he still made you watch?
No, he didn't make it. He didn't make us do it.
No.
He did it. He did it on his ass.
You did it anyway.
Yeah.
You did it out of the kindness.
We were kissing
Kindness
his
of your ass, yeah.
That's what we were doing.
Out of the kindness of
This
your
is
ass.
all before tests.
Oh, Brad. I know,
Yes.
I know he takes them.
Yes, he does.
You know, it only helps him a little bit.
Now, don't get him a weapon. He's got all the fucking weapons in the world.
Right.
Matter of fact, he takes these things and he sells them on eBay.
Really?
He does. He does.
Now, if you got him
Get him some nice cigars or
nice cigars
does he-
or like
does he-
he's diabetic, so don't get him candy.
Does he utilize
Getting
pot?
no
Can they smoke pot there in California?
They can in Oklahoma, but he swears he does.
You get him some.
Get him a gift
Uh,
card.
I don't believe that shit.
He will use CBD oil
Yeah.
for pain.
Oh, yeah.
So
Or if there is like, I don't know, maybe it's if sometimes like he likes martial artsy themed art things.
well, Michael made him a nice
But I mean, like
piece.
he has sculptures around.
Right.
Michael made him that piece there, and he
Right.
loved it.
Right? You thought it was great. It is nice.
What about a Bruce Lee bomb?
A bomb?
Yes.
Oh, Bruce Lee would be rolling over in his grave. His likeness on anything smokable.
Really? I
You
guess
might
we
like
did.
it though.
Chew,
You know, that'd
didn't
be
smoke,
pretty cool. A
didn't
bong with a yin and
Chew.
yang on it.
Yin Yang Bong, that sounds like a,
Mindstorm.
that sounds like a
Some,
restaurant.
Get him,
Some
get
ideas.
him some cigars. That's what he really likes.
And then, well, and then a shop in Old Town.
Yeah.
As I said, he doesn't know the difference between a good cigar and dog turd. So.
Say just go in there and say, I'm getting somebody a cigar, what should I get?
I need to impress somebody.
No, don't say that to
No.
somebody who,
Who can sell you $100 cigar?
I'll get him a couple nice cigars. Or maybe get him a
When I first went down,
gift card.
I was making $35 an hour, so I got him a sword. This was in '95. Oh no, in '95 I brought him a 10-pack.
Mm-hmm.
I spent like $150 on cigars. I was making good money back then.
I'm getting something nice.
Of course, if you're good, you don't need any grams.
What else would you think?
you'll notice, they'll grill your oral board will be worse.
That's fine.
You did right.
What about a nice, comfortable pair of shoes? What's the shoe
Nope.
size?
Nope, don't do that.
Just kick ass.
He's a diabetic. He wears big shoes.
I'd say the cigars is your bet,
That's it.
just for your most easy gift.
Find him for pretty white girls, I might like that.
What about a
Just for the
Hell's Angel jacket vest? Look at her.
Let's see you do that.
Here you go, see.
Oh, don't call him that either.
I mean, Professor.
Yeah, there
You
you
can
go.
call it seafood. That's technically
Seafood's fine.
He is.
Does he prefer that?
But
or
he
soda?
doesn't- No, I said like in the things that he prefers to be called, it'd be Professor Shorai Seafood. Yeah.
Well,
So
I think maybe two
He was
two
showing
nice
first.
cigars and a badass pair of shades. He'd probably appreciate that. He's older in the
he wears prescription chains.
Have you ever sleep t-shirt?
He still would probably
Old
like
people are-
another kind of pair of shades, maybe.
Old people,
Are
we take a
complicated
lot
to buy
of
things.
attention, man.
there's
Just stick with the cigars.
give me cigars.
Well, when I become a grandpa, I want
If you
my
want it,
grandkids
if you-
to shower
if
me
you
with
just-
cool shit.
If you happen to find some Vietnam something, not a rank or any bullshit like that, Vietnam vet, whatever.
That would be
He drinks.
That'd be
too.
cool.
What does he drink?
Yeah,
Not
actually,
anymore.
Does he not drink?
Because of the diabetes, blood
Maybe
sugar.
he would every
If you're
now
a
and then.
grandparent, your job's usually to shower the kids, of course.
No, last whiskey
Yeah,
I
my
bought
grandparents
him
did.
was
That's true.
long.
But if my grandkids like have a nice pair of Jordans or something and they want to give me, as a grandpa, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah. That might be my only pair of Jordans in the closet, but I'll value those.
Funny thing,
Will
actually,
you ever wear
funny thing, actually, as a joke,
But you see, he's not invested.
Not
He's got old oaky. Come on, get him cigars and just people.
funny thing, actually.
You know, 4 or 5 good cigars,
Mhm.
not dog turds.
Yeah.
Although the last ones I
They
picked
won't.
up for him were dog turds.
They won't sell.
I got them at the liquor store. So.
Yeah, if you go to the one here, just say I need your kind of baseline good cigars.
Yeah, I mean.
Tell him you got $50.
Well, 'cause that guy-
What can I get? How many
He told
cigars?
me he has a content filter. He doesn't let anything in his store that's below a certain level of
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there we go.
And if I can see any type of cool Vietnam War
Right.
item, maybe not too expensive, but something like maybe
Well,
a nice
besides
hat
some
or
Vietnam War
He
vets.
wears a baseball cap, Vietnam vet, baseball cap, stuff like that. Sure. I don't know what his rank was, so I wouldn't mess with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But he was in the Navy and Marines. So I know that Michael got him a Navy knife.
That's because I forgot the gift that I was going to give him, and so I bought a knife with his name on it.
That was it. Okay.
But I think it did say Navy or something. It said Navy on one side and then
And
Gary
Gary
on
on
the other. It's like, it still looked weird to get something that says
I'll
Gary.
stick to the dog turd sequel.
Get the doctors.
How'd that work? Did he just like transfer branches or did he like quit?
No, he went through
Navy.
3 years in the Navy. He got out
Then got back in.
and then decided to get back in. So he joined the Marines.
So he realized it, okay.
He re-enlisted in the Marines. And when he got out of the Marines is when he went back to conflict.
Then immediately went into
Law enforcement.
well, but it's still associated with the military.
Well, he was in military police and investigations and shit like that
Yeah.
before he left the military. But after that, he went back to school at
Yeah.
Northern Oklahoma State there in Tahlequah.
And that's you.
And it's usually that's where he went. And he lived there at the time. And he lives in Dewey now, which is right outside of Texas. Not Bakersfield. Marblesville. Bakersfield's in California.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah, been to Bartlesville and been to Dewey.
Where'd you go to Dewey? That's where he lives.
I used to live on the north side of Tulsa. All that's right there in that
Oh,
vicinity.
no. That's 2 hours from Tulsa.
Not necessarily. I mean, it's shortcuts.
Not if you go 90.
No, it's shortcuts through different. I'm not good at it. My grandpa knew how to drive a city street from Tulsa north side and go a whole totally opposite direction from I-35. Like he was going to Tahlequah, and he made it here in 2 hours in the normal time, 2 hours and 45 minutes, 3 hours. He would come straight down and run into Derby. I don't know how he did it. He could drive one street to the next, and that's kind of how it is in Oklahoma. You know, some of those back roads, all those towns are just interconnected. You can swoop this way, take 77 that way, drop
Hey,
down.
bullshit, man. I've been done this since 95. Go bail out. Get out.
I'm telling you, you did. I forgot the town, the little town, Winfield.
All right.
JKD is a non-classical, non-traditional Chinese-American martial art developed by Bruce Lee to get Tim Lee for actual combat in the street, and described by Bruce Lee as scientific street fighting. Derived from Wing Chun Kung Fu, Western boxing, and fencing, using the principles of realism, simplicity, and individuality, more to sport, competition, or aesthetics. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation.
See, fool, I'm serious. Look up
You're thinking
Tulsa,
about